Shall we do a show?
Hey, that's right. That's what we do. Hello. Yeah. Did you have something to say?
I just want you to know that by the way, today was day 6 of a 9-day stretch for some reason. And I had a dream last night about being so tired I couldn't record episode 10.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
Well, no, here's the thing. I watched it, so we're going to fucking do it.
We're going to talk about, I cut this so close. I had a meeting that went way long, and I'm like, I gotta go. I'm running real short on time, so.
Well, and additionally, this is another really good one to watch back to back.
Yes.
Because it was one story arc.
Yes. So, hello. Welcome to the Royal Highness podcast, where sometimes we watch those George Martin shows for the first time while we're enhanced with cannabis products. And then we talk about them while we're still enhanced with cannabis products. But right now we are finishing up The Last Kingdom on Netflix. And we're going to talk about that instead of the spectacles that are happening in our nation's capital right now.
Do you mean this $60 million meth-fueled birthday party?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Spencer.
Hello, Eileen. By the way, my birthday's in 10 days. I hope you have $60 million.
Oh, my God. We're going to have to start building the claw now. Okay, see, I know a guy in the vending industry. It's going to be... We're just going to have to scale it up. That's it.
Yeah.
Then we can have a cage match in your backyard.
Hey, I suppose this time for before we get any further, I just remembered something really important that I need to share with our listener. When you consider that it is the final episode of this program that we're covering tonight, I read an article not that long ago on the interwebs, which is not dishonest ever in any way.
You can always believe it. Yeah. That's what they say. You can believe everything.
I read a quote by Abraham Lincoln that said that. It was on the internet. Anyway, Netflix will be removing The Last Kingdom from its roster of shows in December of 2026.
Oh, so dang.
Better get on that shit if you want to watch Uhtred stab people. It will be on a different streaming service.
And remember, no matter what, he always lives.
Well,
doesn't matter what situation he's in. Okay. Yeah.
He's 148 years old.
And the older he gets, the further back they shave his hair. That's how he's getting older and older.
The funny thing is that I am 6 years older than the man who plays Uhtred. I remember when I was the same age as the players and not the coach. You know what I mean? It's just not the same.
I knew you 6 years ago.
Okay, it was the same.
You're pretty much the same Spencer I knew 6 years ago, so I don't know what to tell you.
probably 10 years ago. I haven't changed.
Wow.
I got around her. Yeah. Okay, let's do a thing.
Let's do a thing. So we're watching The Last Kingdom, season 5. This is our episode to do episodes 9 and 10 of The Last Kingdom season 5. Good God.
Yeah.
They're titled
Episodes 9 and 10.
Yes. So, starting with episode 9, Netflix says Edward marches his troops north while Uhtred recruits a small force to infiltrate Bed Bath Beyond. King Constantine arrives to meet his new bride, Aelfwine. And then for episode 10, Netflix says armies converge in an epic final showdown that determines the fate of a king's dream for England and Uhtred's hope of securing his family's future.
Did you know that one of the armies was just gravity?
That was the unspoken army.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy buckets. We
are
promised
the entire mass of the earth against the English.
We are promised violence. Yes, very much. A lot of violence. Nudity?
Yeah.
Not even in the flashbacks.
Which was disappointing.
Yeah. Language, turd, I think was the worst. Arsling. Yeah. And gore. Yeah. I'd say
Yeah,
there was some gore.
there was plenty of it, and how
And howdy do.
it was great.
including a blood bag break behind the rocks.
Yes. Oh, I have some complaints about a few things that happened in these episodes.
I am going to have legit nightmares. There was 2 scenes in particular. You know which ones I'm talking about if you've watched the episodes. If you're watching them with us, I hope you've found a way in here in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
And have just binged it with us because that would be fucking amazing. And if you do, and you do not email us at royalhighnesspod.com at gmail.com. Holy fuck, I fucked it up again. royalhighnesspod at gmail.com. If you do not email us and tell us that you've done this, I will be so sad to know that you're out there. I know you're out there.
It would be funny.
Somebody did it.
If we overheard a conversation. Hey guys, I watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix before it went off. Some podcast said I should, but I didn't email them.
They were funny though. I hope they would say that they were funny though. Okay.
We're clever.
I had so many different episode titles. I'll say them when we get to them. Let's recap this baby. He is Uhtred, blah, blah, blah. Wynn's been captured by Helm, and Uhtred's fate has now been set because he can't say no. Witless has the Bed Bath Beyond. He killed Bioka. Wait, who killed Bioka? Yeah, that's right. Whitgar killed Bioka. Uhtred's going to go to Bed Bath Beyond, but Ed's going to go to divide the land, but then he couldn't get any support. Everybody did that I'm Spartacus thing. But with Uhtred. And even his kid wouldn't stand with him. So Ed is keeping everybody hostage and says they can't leave. So destiny is all. Menacing axe sharpening.
I was going to say, sharpen that axe. That guy has an axe to grind. Bwah, bwah. Fuck off.
You know what they say? It's a grind these days. You just got to grind.
Yeah, and it turns out that whetstone is actually alive. And when he stops sharpening, it just kind of goes, it's living! Because fucking
no, it was whatever. The wheel wasn't the thing. It was there was always like a
the record player, the vacuum, whatever else.
Right.
Remember the Flintstones? That was a fun show. Anyway.
Oh my God, so much misogyny. Oh man.
Hey, Fred, let's tell these dames we're gonna leave. Anyway,
who do these dames think they are?
They decide they're going to leave in the morning, one way or t'other. And Mom and Edith are like, we should figure out a way to make this not happen. So they go upstairs and they have a conversation. Oh, Christ. You know what? In a way, and I'm saying this, and I think you'll understand. In a way, I'm sort of glad this is over because I'm tired of this conversation. You can do better because God. And also God all over your face. Oh, shoot that God all over me.
Oh, man.
Stop it with that. So Ed has a moment with his wife and his mother, and she said something about destiny. It's your destiny. And then she didn't say that. She does say that in the conversation. She doesn't say that destiny is balls, which disappoints me.
No. Density does come up a few times.
Yes, it does. It sure do.
Yeah. Mom does stick the ultimate into him, though. She's like, Fled would have followed Uhtred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do this the right way instead of your dumb poo-poo head way.
Oh my God, he's so fucking... You know what? Helm was right about one thing. He's fucking impulsive. And a goddamn idiot.
No.
To boot. Okay, he's been written that way. Who knows? In history, maybe. Hell of a good strategist. We don't know. These producers have written him this way. Yeah. I just, I don't want to speak bad of the dead. Long dead. Too soon?
It's been 1,000 years. I'm willing to bet that King Edward's descendants aren't like, did you hear what she said? Oh, I'm pissed now. I'm going to send an email to royalhighnesspod
Oh,
at
fucking
gmail.com.
finally, please. Somebody send me an email. Oh, I will weep on the air. I will weep into my microphone if I got an actual honest email. That
Dear
wasn't.
sir and madam, I represent the lineage of Edward the Great of England. And I must say, I am quite offended that you seem to think he was a quote-unquote impulsive asswipe. It is, in fact, false. He was a brilliant strategist, as you tried to suggest after insulting him and his family. I expect your
never
reply
said anything about
forthwith.
his family.
Sincerely, Dick Hall.
Is that spelled the English way?
Yeah, there's a bunch of silent syllables in the midst of that.
H-O-U
Hole.
W-L.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Richard Hole. I was miming the typing while that was going on. By the way, you need to know that.
God.
So in the morning after this conversation,
Wait, we skipped the whole part where she's like, you can do it, but you're choosing not to because you're afraid. And you're not afraid of battle, you're afraid of Alfred. The ghost of Alfred and his legacy. And
I'm afraid of him. Remember when he stood in the corner like that? It was creepy.
It was creepy.
Alfred jump scare?
God, you make me laugh. Oh, shit. Just picturing just his sad face from the shadows.
Oh, I am so sick.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh man, I'm weeping. Oh man.
Would you like some Kool-Aid? It's all I can drink. I wrote you this note. Check yes or no. I'm going to die. I watched the show. I'm sorry. If you have been affected by any of the things that have occurred during this podcast, please feel free to call the helpline presented at the end of the program.
Spoiler. Call 588-2300 Empire. That's the phone number. Oh man. Oh, so right. So she convinces. This is where she convinces him that God will favor you. She's very convincing. Like, seize the moment, and then he and Edge kind of look at each other. I was like, what was that about? Like, okay, I'll do it.
Do you think he called her Edge in their private moments?
I do not know, because when he pronounced her name in this episode, I went, who's that?
Hey, Edge.
I
want you to know, I have expelled a royal fart. When I look at you in this way, it means that I've done it again. Why do you keep looking at me that way, my lord? I had beans. We're never going to get anywhere if you keep listening to me.
All right. Ed calls his men off. So Uhtred and his folks are ready to leave, and they go through the gate, and Edward and his men are in the field outside the gate. Oh my God, they're going with them. And Uhtred and he do a little buddy moment, like, I wouldn't go without y'all. So it was very dumb.
Yeah, the only thing they didn't do was the handshake meme from, I guess it was Predator, that you see all the time.
I do not see that meme.
Well, it's like,
I have cultivated my algorithm, Spencer.
I'll see if I can find you a version of it. And
oh no, I will not open it.
No, it's literally just two arms.
I'm not wrecking the algorithm.
It's just two arms holding hands briefly. It's like a high five. It's not going to wreck your algorithm, I promise.
You don't know.
Epic handshake is not a euphemism for something. I'm pretty confident.
Mike, is that a euphemism for anything? Epic handshake. What did you do last night? I went to the club. Oh, did you get an epic handshake?
Could be.
I'm going to the wrong clubs.
Oh
I
man.
just have muscular dudes gripping my hand. Anyway,
Aw. So
Uhtred
sad.
gives us. We're on scene 3. Uhtred gives a big old speech, and then there's whooping, and then they show Uhtred not riding a horse.
Yeah. I imagine it might hurt.
Probably.
Yeah. He might still have stitches, or it might not have healed right, And you don't know what's
Yeah.
down there.
Ugh.
You don't want to know what meat was left over that they had to.
You shouldn't talk ever again. That was bad.
Oh
Then
man,
if you're
I
gonna
am
say,
so. Do you know how fucking excited I am for House of the Dragon? Oh my fucking god! All right,
we go to Bebbanburg. You know why? Because there's chickens there.
every named character is on the that's on the good side is riding toward Bed Beyond.
Yeah, and all the bad guys are in one room.
Yep.
and they're having a conversation, and it's gross. Whitgar and Ethelhelm are talking about getting Constantine hooked up with Elfwin, and Ethelhelm says the word consummated in such a creepy
that was
way.
really good.
I was grossed out by it, and I typed it out. Why did he say consummated in such a creepy way? And then I realized Whitgar, for all his faults, is with a worse person.
And why does he look like he just literally fell off the cover of Sgt. Pepper?
He does look like he did.
He just like boink, just hopped off that album cover.
My name's
and into our
Whitgar, and I
lives.
live in Bebbanburg.
He's got the beard, the weird beard. He's got the mop hair. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh, wait. Are you telling me that the Beatles had the same hairdo as people 1,000 years earlier?
No, I'm saying people in 2020, whenever this was made, decided that people back then had hair like Prince Valiant, which was pretty accurate. I guess it came from drawings or whatever.
I don't know.
They looked at a deck of cards and said, wow, everybody had a bob or a bowl cut.
Sir, I don't think that's a historical document. Sure, it says bicycle on it. Bicycles are old. This is real. You want to fight me? There's 52 of them. They must be real.
It must be. He's going. Witless is he's just going on about how Helm has no fucking clue what the fuck's going on, and Hagrid's like, "Hey, isn't your cousin some like badass that fights for Wessex?" And he goes, "Yep," which is why he ain't leaving.
Also, that guy you keep calling Hagrid, his name is Yaha Yaya.
Yeah. It's too late for me to learn his name. We are on episodes 9 and 10, so he is Hagrid throughout my entire notes.
I will
remain Hagrid.
I will adapt accordingly, because I wrote his name over and over again, continuing to wonder if I had spelt it wrong. But it will be Hagrid.
That's
You're a
just for
Whitcar,
me.
Harry. God,
You're a Hey, Sith found. Was it Sith that found Kinlif?
Yeah, Kinlif.
And Kinlif's like, let me tell you what the fuck happened to me. And they're all like, no time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, there's no time for that.
This poor guy, he's like, whoa, you won't believe what happened. They're like, seriously, dude, we cannot Rosencrantz and Guildenstern this right now. We got other shit going on. So
I don't know if you remember Election Night Special, the Monty Python skit where they jump around from place to place doing the election returns, and they cut at one point to Eric Idle, and he says, "Can I just say this is the first time I've been on television?" And it cuts back to John Cleese. "No, I'm sorry, there isn't time for that." That's the scene. Kinlef had so much to tell us, but it's not important.
Yep. And they're like, hey, it looks like Constantine is gonna fuck off by boat?
Arrive. Not so much
arrive by boat.
But on fuck.
Right.
If you will.
Right. And they're like, why? Why?
I mean,
cut to Uhtred, he's like, onward.
Yeah, we're gonna just keep going.
I got a lot of shit to do before we leave. So
yeah, and Hagrid says he wants 3 scouting missions every day, and when they finally see something, the Scottish army, they gotta set fire to that church over there.
Right? Can we do that?
That seems like an excessive amount of.
We're going out. If you can't make it, could you set fire to that warehouse over there?
I can
Or you can text me. Or like send a messenger.
Yeah. How about a single flare?
There you
Oh,
go.
that's
Just
right.
somebody'd have to be looking right at it.
Someone also would have to be having invented and brought, not invented, but brought, as we've established, gunpowder from China all the way to.
Correct. Which
North
they
America.
probably had in some capacity, but it just wasn't widespread yet. I don't know. I'm
No.
going to have to look that up. Join us for our other series. What the fuck? Did that happen?
That's actually a
Soon
fun
to be
idea for a
started,
show.
never.
We'll get on that in time. We find out that, by the way, at this point, I started shortening things. It's now Beberg in my notes because it's a
Bed
lot
Bath
easier.
Beyond?
Yeah, it's a lot shorter. I just call it Beberg, and Constantine becomes Sea Dog.
Sea Dog. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I spelled out Constantine every single time.
Well,
it basically auto finished for me, but
yeah, every time I got Const, it said constipated. No.
Oh shit.
See, you have not trained your algorithm.
No.
No. So they're camping and blah blah blah. And she's like, "Okay, mom, you have to stay here. Come on, we know she's not gonna stay there.
I'm going to be right behind you the whole way.
Yes.
As obnoxious as possible. Remember that man I stabbed? I stabbed the man. I stabbed him.
You know what? They haven't played on that again.
Well, it's a little late now.
Well, I know. I'm so mad. They should have been like, she should have been like, oh, I've got my dagger. This is my chance.
I know how
Stab
to
me, stab me, stab me.
Give me a bigger one and I'll stab two men at the same time. So there's a little warming up. There's some stuff. And then all of a sudden we see a boat arrive at Beberg, and it's actually Constantine with two dudes.
Yeah, he's arrived on his private dinghy through the front gate. And here's where we find out Ya's name.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Constantine's here. And Helm's like, hey, you're early.
Yeah, he starts bitching at him about being too early, and Sea Dog's like, "Oh, it's likely they already know I'm here. There's spies everywhere."
Oh my god. Helm's like, I was hoping for a more quiet arrival, maybe not so much flash. And hey, look at me, I'm on the beach. I got a boat. I got two dudes. Come with me.
What's up? Sea
Going
Dog
to
in
the
the
fortress.
house.
Here I come. Front gate.
He was not at all opposed to making some noise showing up.
Helm's trying to school him on how to king. He's basically, I'm like, oh. Constantine's like, yeah, whatever, you suck.
I think you'd like to know that you're not king and I am, so shut up.
And he's like, is that haircut the heir to the throne for real?
Yes. It's
And
this
they're like,
lad with the knob on his head. He's gonna be king, yeah?
He's like, got some advice for you. What's the advice?
Don't listen to your advisors.
Don't trust. Don't trust no one who advises you. Kind of side eyes Helm.
Yeah, and Helm just goes, "Oh, what a funny thing to say! Please don't say that ever again."
Hey, bring forth the girl, bathe her, and bring her out.
My turn to complain. This scene begins with an overhead shot of Elfwin standing in her quarters, and she stands there for half a second and then starts walking, which means someone said, "Action."
And
she started actioning. And I wrote in my notes, don't forget to complain about this scene where Elfwin starts walking clearly after someone shouts action off screen.
Yeah, that's not her fault. That's bad editing.
That's terrible editing, because they could have just trimmed it like a quarter of a second further and they would have caught her in her first step, but instead it's action, take a step.
Okay, Okay, actors playing. What I would need you to do is I need you to circle the room until I say action. Then
Start
come
walking
to
before.
me. Just keep walking around the room. Just keep walking and action. Then walk
Well,
towards me.
they should have rolled. They should have edited the scene better. It's
I
really
know.
not.
Just saying.
You're not supposed to see that.
So Constantine's like, nah, I think I want to eat first, then I'll meet her.
Yeah.
Because you know that old saying.
Never meet a bride on an empty stomach.
That's right.
Who says that?
Nobody. I've never heard anybody say that.
He said it. That is literally it.
All right.
I mean,
So
you've
she's
been married before.
several times.
Yeah.
I'm good at it.
or not. It depends.
Do you know how many years I've been married? Not consecutively.
No. It's like the Grover Cleveland of marriages.
Oh man, I kind of suck at it. But this one's pretty good so far. Ding.
Yeah. So let's move on. Outside, Uhtred's thinking about a direct attack. And he's having a discussion with Finn about it. Like, we should just take a small group of us and just go up to the front gates and do a thing.
We should Monty Python this shit. We should just ride up.
Hello.
Hello.
Come up and have a look. This scene, this is back-to-back editing failures. Finn was 80-yard big time. Because I
never
watched him,
catch it.
I can hear the difference in tone between the stuff that's recorded there and the stuff that's recorded in the... Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Well,
There's a difference in tone, and it was so clear and so crisp and so right in front of the mic. It was just like, holy shit, man! Back off the mic a little bit when you're doing your ADR. Sound like you're in a field in Northumbria.
This was who? Finn?
Finnan, yeah.
Janan.
Well, it was the editor again.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Swing and a miss.
You know what? This was the next to the last episode, and they were so ready to be done.
Yeah,
they so had senioritis. They were like, and you know this. Okay, so you knew that the last episode was going to be just battle, and everybody's going to die or whatever. So this is the one where everybody gets their big scenes. So we'll get to the big scenes one by one, which are kind of a lot of fun.
But did they have to give Dennis the editing responsibilities?
I mean, maybe they were like, you know what? Dennis has been a good intern. All these years, we haven't paid him a dime. Let's let him. Let's let him edit these final two, and we'll go and start the party. And he can't come. Poor Dennis.
Well, he had that bath. He doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, and Sith is like, hey, Constantine's already at the fortress.
So the ambush is off. Ed wants to attack anyway.
And it's just like, we misjudged how many men? He's like, just like 2 dudes?
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what? That doesn't seem right. And Ed's like, we should attack now. It's just 3 dudes. We can take 3 dudes. I mean, we can just sneak up on 3 dudes. And Bolt's
sneak up a whole army on 3 dudes.
Wow.
Can't do it well up with Zeri because she could die. And,
right, but they should have just Monty Python this shit at this point, right?
Did it seem
the shit they end up doing? Come on.
Did it seem to you like everything in this episode was mistimed? Like all the plans were off by several hours in any direction. Like everything they tried to do, oh shit, it already started. Well, we're hanging up a cliff face. Or, oh shit, it already started. Well, we've been captured. Or, oh shit, it already started. And, oh, everyone's dead already. It's just like...
Oh, so it's just like being the American in all the wars.
Yeah. Oot says he's going to take 4 guys, but he doesn't say where, he doesn't say how, or he doesn't say what they're going to do. He just said, I'm going to take a few people. I'm going to go ask for help.
If it works, I'll be back with Win.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then...
I guess we don't talk ever again.
And then, bye, folks. And then they're getting ready to go. And the final fantasy pen, he's like, so what's the plan? So he tells them whatever. And they're like, and if that doesn't work, he's like, then we ask Finnan for a plan. I'm like, that seemed improvised.
Yeah.
Like maybe he was supposed, and they just made that up, and they're like, fuck it, it's the second to last episode. Who gives a
That'll
shit?
be funny. So
So they're,
they ride north blah, 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 to the next cove, and they find a bunch of horny nuns.
yes, they do. Bunch of giggly nuns.
Oh, look at boys.
Do you know how long it took me to figure out Hilda's name?
I typed it. I see. This is what I typed. Scene 10. It's nuns. They're horny. In the nunnery, Uhtred looks for and finds Hild. Is that her name?
Yes, that's her name. I said, "Oh, it's that lady."
Yeah,
I can't remember her name.
The warrior nun. What the fuck is her name?
I just kept calling her Nun until I figured out it was Hild because they saw the little thing that came up, and I went, "Oh, Hild!" And she's got Alice there, the St. Cuthbert girl, right?
Yes, but who brought her there? None other than one big puffy Viking. Yeah! Woo! Okay. So it's Haeston, who is now a traitor. Uhtred thinks
At
it'd be
first, did you think he was going to ask if they could dress up like nuns?
Yeah, I did, actually. I did, yes. My first thought was, Hild, I need you to give me 4 outfits.
Yes! Why didn't they do that?
Because it would have been too goofy.
Oh, it would have been fucking brilliant.
Yeah, but it would have been goofy. Like watching these big burly dudes, because they're big burly dudes, dress up like nuns and just walk up to, we'd like to come in here and pray a bunch of stuff for Horny Nuns. He's a beard. You know.
Why do they sound like Cartman?
You guys? Yes, I've been a nun for 5 years. Haven't seen one winner.
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, man. Anyway, Hilda takes him to go see Haeston, and he kind of sneaks up on him and like pulls his sword on him.
Yeah, and then pokes him with the butt of the sword. I don't know why he did that. He could have just been like, Haeston, old pal, or you fucking guy. What's up?
Yeah.
No.
He's like, I need your help. You got to distract the household guard, the Hagrid and his boys.
Yeah. And he's like,
and if you
no.
don't, yeah, Haeston's like, nope, I don't look out for myself. Fuck you. No, not interested. You know what? Fair. That's a Game of Thrones move.
Yeah. I don't
Right?
wanna.
I don't want to.
I'm not gonna.
Not gonna. I don't want to, not gonna. Anyway.
Yeah.
And he can't refuse, or he'll come back to punish him. There we go.
Yeah.
So Uhtred tries to humiliate him, like, you're gonna die without honor, and blue, 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 blue. And then he's like, oh, wait. I'll give you money if you'll just pretend that something's going on and distract them, you know.
Yeah.
Throw a fit or something. You know who's gonna win.
Look over here on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Haeston's honest. He's like, you know, you shouldn't trust me.
Well,
because I've never given you any reason to trust me. I have betrayed you at every turn. You know what? That's fucking fair. Why is he? Why is he trusting him?
desperation. That's
So
it.
basically, he's like, at first couldn't figure out why. He goes, it's going to cost you how I lure them. And I'm like, what does that mean? And I just figured it out.
But
that he
Uhtred has to pay for all that shit.
He has to buy all the stuff to, quote, wash up on shore so that they can recover it. It's interesting. He loses twice, too, because he has to buy it all back later, which is awesome. Okay, so Peerlig is going to be sitting on what boat?
I don't know, but he's going to be on his ass while it happens.
Is he throwing the stuff overboard?
I think he's on the boat where that it's still out there. It's not clear. Because remember, we see the boat ish. We see the gear. We see Hild and Haeston. We never see Peerlig. I have no idea where he is. He's just
okay. Thank you. I'm like, I'm losing my shit. Wasn't Peerlig supposed to be involved in this somehow?
No, you're right. It's just like, well, there's a thing that happens. Where is he? How did he get here?
Yeah,
My
because the boat is
God,
shipwrecked.
what have I done? Is it? I don't
This
know.
is not my beautiful house.
This is not my Viking boat. You may find
uh,
yourself behind the wheel of a large trireme. God damn it, that sucks. Okay, so in the woods, there's Scotsmen. Cool. Next scene, Edward is impatient.
That's who it was. I said, who was that riding through the woods? And then I said, it had to have been Scots because they were all gingers.
Yes, that's really, I
Yeah.
want to say racist, but they're white.
I know. Nope, it's
Um,
gingerist. I'm sorry. I have nothing against it, gingers. It's just
I think
that's
red hair is lovely, but that's
I
just
think
my
it's
thought.
beautiful. I have many friends that are of red hair. I had red hair for many years, like a natural-ish red in the 90s,
I think my wife's
2000s.
is naturally red though, like
Oh,
auburny.
okay. Yeah, that's what I
Anyway,
wanted. I
now
got
it's
gray. I started going gray at 16. Woohoo! Yay me.
so that's
All right.
like we're gonna attack because Ethelstan and Kinlef come back saying hey, we haven't seen things from Uhtred yet, and Bullcut is like goes up to Ellsworth and she's like, you gotta do something, talk to him again or whatever, and instead she and Edith just leave. Where are you going? South. Okay, whatever.
What is going on with Uhtred? Why is he such a weenie?
That's funny you
Is
should
it,
mention that because he doesn't, you know.
is it because he has no weenie?
Yeah,
Well, no.
he's got to double up on Weenie because he got to represent
It's
and he's missing one. That's really horrible.
I don't know. They've given him let's put it this way. They've given him terrible lines. Just the worst lines.
He doesn't care what happens to my father.
Mom and Bulkut talk about how Ed now believes he has some sort of divine blessing, and Mom's like, "Oh fuck, damn it, that's me. My
Yeah.
bad.
I may
Sorry."
have been a little too grandiose in my encouragement.
Which
Whoopsie
is
fucking
basically,
boo.
"Fuck me, my bad." That's what
Yeah.
it says. Yeah. She's like, "Come with me, if you want to live," basically, and Edith's like, "Fine."
you want to live.
Then we cut to Wynn looking out her window again at the water below, and it's one of those stomach churning views. So this is kind of a fun scene.
I did like this scene.
Yes. Constantine comes in. They just verbally spar, and she's like, "I don't want to marry you." He's like, "That's awesome because I don't want to marry you either."
Yeah.
She's like, "You have no idea." And he asks her who her boyfriend is. She's like, "None of your business." And he's like, "Well, I'm in love and I'm not going to betray her. But she's married, so it's a whole thing. We got this big whole situationship going on. So here's the thing. You'll be my wife. You'll live in comfort, everything you want. You never have to see me. We'll never share a bed, and I'll never love you." And she's like, "Whew, thanks for
Neat.
being honest."
Yeah. I was
For reals.
surprised at his warmth in
Yeah.
this scene.
Yes.
I was expecting, honestly, I was expecting rapey rape, and it didn't happen.
No. Well, he's one of those guys who has a front, I think, of being this
Yeah, because he
very
looked when he
smart,
walked in, he
very
looked like he was uncomfortable around her.
yeah.
Like, I don't like girls.
Huh?
Yeah, especially galley.
I don't think that was
I don't know. It just had this look like he was really awkward and reluctant to even really talk to her. He didn't look at her directly until the end when they'd
Well,
finally.
no, because he said he does not want to betray the woman he loves,
Yeah. So I mean, good
which
for
is
him
nice.
and
Yeah.
good for her because
Yeah.
she gets to preserve her chastity.
Correct.
And he gets to stay in love with whomever this is that he's not telling us about because it's not important because it's episode 9.
That's right. I bet if we looked it up, he was famous for having some long-lasting love with some mistress he could never be with. Blah 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 blah.
I'm not
blah.
gonna look it
People
up.
who know history, and don't just get history from Jeopardy
They're
like I
yelling
do.
at their speakers right
Yes, they're like, of course, Constantine was famously in love with Eiffel.
now. All the Liebel burp was she was great.
Yeah, A Foley verb. Thank you very much. Next scene. I just wrote, oh, fuck no. Just all the nope, 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 nope. That's all I had to write to remember what this scene is. They've decided, or Uhtred is going to show them the way to get into Bath Beyond is by crawling along one of those insane cliffside paths you see that exist in the world. I'm sure this was on a stage set and they were like 3 feet off the ground, which is hilarious.
It didn't make me any less uncomfortable.
Correct. Me neither. So I'm watching this going, nope, 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 nope. I need lots of ropes. I need ropes and a net and a balloon to catch me if I fall so I can gently be pillowed as I float into the awaiting caravan to take me to my spa day. That's how I would like to fall off a mountain, please. Thank you. But this is just them in their armor and weapons. Kids,
Oh,
don't go along a mountain path.
don't do any of that.
Not like this. Nope, nope, not for the gram. So Hagrid calls Witless to the guard, right?
You're a wood guard,
And they're
Harry.
like, come to the beach. They go to the beach. So here's where Haeston and Hilda, the common theme of, are pretending their ship got wrecked and they're waiting for the tide to come in so they can get as much salvage as they can. Cut back to
Yes.
double fuck no, because now they've come to the end of
Oh,
a path that and there's been some sort of like shearing of the mountainside, which happens in cliff sides like that, right? They shear
mhm.
off, so the path is gone. So basically, Uhtred's like, well, we can start a new life right here on the ledge, just a happy little polycule right here on the ledge, or we can't go back. That'll take too long. We can't go down because that's just basically unaliving yourself, and we can't go forward, so the only thing is up. We gotta go up. Let's go up. And they're all like, oh, fuck you. Do you know how hard it is to learn to free climb like that? And these men are wearing, they're like
They're wearing
battle
everything.
boots
Yeah,
and
it's not good.
swords poking out. I'm like, but they do it. They do it. No spoilers here, kids. You know they do because he's in episode 10. They all are. Okay, cheers.
Eh, surprise, surprise.
Helm and Witless and Constantine. And Witless is like, I'm keeping all the stuff that's here because it's on my land. And Constantine's like, you know what? This smells fishy. And I'm not just saying that because it's the city. Everything smells fishy here.
Hey.
Everything does at the beach. Doesn't matter where you are. Especially if you come from the Midwest. You don't smell fishy things a lot, hopefully, for you.
Ah,
Good for you. um,
where is this
so
going?
I don't know. Okay, so Constantine's like, this sounds fishy. Could be sea raiders, right?
Yeah, they're capable of a ploy.
Yeah. Hagrid is now taking his men to the shore, and Witless is there, and he's like, hey, come on into the fortress. They're like, no, we're gonna wait here for the stuff. And he's like, you're so dumb. I insist. And then there's like they pulled him into the fortress.
It's
And I'm like,
basically go in there. There's going to be a wedding. You'll have fun. Go in now.
yeah, I
Okay.
insist. Is that what they were supposed to do? Or were they supposed to stay on the beach and keep the distraction
They're
going?
supposed to distract. But
Um,
again, everything's timed poorly.
yeah, I thought the plan was for them to get into the fortress. So anyway,
No,
they're still
the
climbing up
boys
the
were supposed to
side.
get it. No, the boys were supposed to get into the fortress the easy way, which they failed to
hmm
do. And Hild and Haeston were meant to distract all the guards long enough such that it would be easier for the boys to sneak in through whatever
Right,
means they chose to do.
right. Get as many people down to the beach as possible.
Yeah, but they already were heading back up with arms filled with loot.
Cut to them climbing up the cliff now,
Ugh.
Batmaning their way up the cliff.
And Finnan gets bird shit on his hand.
Oh,
And he's
gross.
like, oh, would you look at that? Jesus. And he just loses his grip and starts to fall. And
Yeah,
I almost shit my pants. I don't
I
like that.
was. Oh, you knew you were gonna have it. Okay,
No, it would have been fine if it didn't happen. And I didn't know if Finnan was going to survive because it's episode 9. It could have been the end.
Well, that's true. It could have been the end of Finnan, but it wasn't the end of Finnan. Finnan was saved because, of course, he was, because he's a named character and has not had his moment yet.
Inside, they take Haeston's weapon and send Hild down to the kitchen to change. And
Mhm.
outside, the boys have made it to the wall of the fortress and find a conspicuously odd opening in this huge wall made of timbers.
It's just like the original Zelda. You gotta look for the bricks that are slightly darker.
Yep.
And then you know to put the bomb there. And then boom.
This is where the bomb goes because
Get a
there's
little
3
cave.
holes. It indicates there's a hole underneath this rock. So Haeston's warming his nuts by a fire.
And Helm comes in, and Haeston's like, "Do I know you?" And Helm's like, "Yeah."
And fucking Scar from The Lion King is like, oh, yes, you. You
So
locked
he's like,
me
"You."
in Alfred's tomb. And I thought
And,
Helm is overtly evil at this point. It's great.
Well, Helm, Haeston's like, "Well,
Yeah,
gotta go."
he definitely. Well,
Yeah. Oh, look at the time. Gotta go.
yeah, I gotta beat the traffic, and it's gonna snow, so I don't want to get caught in the blizzard when it's dark out. Deer get out.
Make sure to take a to-go. All right.
Yeah.
The guards are
Did
keeping
you grab a
him.
tote of funeral potatoes?
I
What's
think
up?
there's some extra Cool Whip containers under the sink there.
This one's all tomatoey. Did you put spaghetti in it once?
Well, you got to sometimes. That's the only thing you got to put it in.
Nah, you
Then
could have put it on
you just got to remember not to microwave it in
Put it
the
on a
Cool
paper
Whip
plate
tub.
with saran wrap on it, Yeah, then you poke a hole in it and zap it 1 or 2 times, and then you can eat it.
We live the life. Come back to us
Anyway.
for more life tips. All right. Nun
I'll tell
sees
you how to eat.
Win. Sees Win and Weird talking like they're friends. It was weird. And
I
the
know.
guards come through. So it's one of those, like, you see who you're looking for, and then the bus goes by, and then
Yeah.
they're gone.
Yes,
Only
it's
this
exactly
time,
that.
there was a train of soldiers carrying chests of through the clank, 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 through this. And then they're like, "Ah, God, shit." So she loses sight of them. Back to Uhtred and those guys. It's actually Sith who does most of the just banging
I
on the
was thinking the
logs.
same thing.
And
I
then
thought-
Uhtred comes in for the hero move. I'm like, you dick.
Maybe he kicked because he was standing already, and that way Citric didn't have to stand up and do it.
I thought he shouldered it.
He kicked it
I don't know.
with the heel of his boot, and then they bust through. Nice,
Mhm.
perfect hole, of course. They all get in, and
course.
then they pack the hole, and then all of a sudden they hear a ruckus and realize, here come the soldiers. And Citric delightfully hides in a bucket.
He does a cartoon jumping duck
Yeah, he
into the
did.
giant snake basket that just happens to be there. I wonder if there's a like one of those, what are they, cobras inside. That would be unfortunate.
Not a lot of snakes in the British Isles. Just want to mention that.
Not a lot of baskets that look like that either. I'm just saying, could have come from someplace else and had
It
a
would have
snake in it.
been. It would have been unbelievably funny if he had jumped in that basket and there had been A, another person in the basket already, or B, a chicken. Either of those things would have been so great. Quick, they're coming. Just a pissed off chicken in a room. And the guards walk in and everyone's hiding. And they're like, that chicken's pissed. And then they move on. So anyway, they put on guards' clothes. Well, Uhtred
Oh my
does.
God. Yeah, the nuns' outfits would have been better. I'm just saying. It's
At this
one easy
point.
piece. Just whoop. It's a one-piece nun piece. You just put it on,
Wimple-
zoop, you're done.
Wimple does it.
It's wimple included. It's just like an inflatable suit.
I didn't
Only it's your
realize
face in the
it was-
middle.
I didn't realize it was
Oh
possible.
my God, are there inflatable nun costumes?
There should be.
I gotta look it up. Hang on.
I want to know how
Inflatable.
in 161 episodes the word wimple has come up more than it should. It begins to become a comedy of errors here at this point. Edward wants to attack regardless of where Uhtred and Elfwin are.
Mm-hmm.
And the fellas are up on the ramparts trying to figure out what's going on, and Uhtred sees Whitgar and just starts walking at him in that way he does when he wants to murder something. And the guys are like, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Like a very mad, angry beetle.
And he backs off at the last second, and Whitgar sees Finn and Citric standing there and thinks that they're part of the Scottish party. So he goes up to Finnan and asks what he's doing up on the ramparts where he ought not to be. And this is where we get to see the fact that the actor who plays Finnan is in fact Scottish.
Scottish, yes, not Irish, yes.
And he just drops the Irish accent for a minute and speaks normally and immediately gets arrested as a consequence.
Right, because Constantine's like, I don't know that dude.
He's not one of mine.
It's not one of mine. So they get picked up. They get cuffed and hauled off.
And dragged to the Red Room in the bottom of Cloud City where they torture the robots, because that's what it looked like to me. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I did.
I have no context.
This in episode 5, Star Wars, where they take up in Cloud City, where the Ugnaughts take apart the robots, and they torture. Mike knows what's up. This reminds me of a Star Wars. Anyway, Eileen's now dead, so I'll finish the show.
It's so cute that you're a Disney adult.
No, I like Star Wars before it was taken over by Disney. Thank you. So they're captured, and then back inside, Haeston is paid off guard so he can leave, and he hides from the guards as they walk past. And then, like a fucking Nimrod, he turns around and sees Elfwin, and he's like, "Hey, you, come with me!" And he's like, grabs her, and
tries to grab her. She's like, "Who are you? I'm Haeston." Haeston tried to kill my mom. It's like, oh fuck.
This is what happens when there's 14 people in a country and everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, you're the one who tried doing buh to my buh. Well, that's bad. Now I'm going to scream and yell.
You're not safe. You're not my dad. I don't know you.
I'm not sure who you are exactly, but I'm supposed to not like you. So Sea Dog comes in, and he's like, so, who are you? Your partners have been caught, and you'd better talk. And he's got him sword to the belly, and Haeston's like, well, I'm going to tell you the truth because I'm only here for myself. I have no pals, and I am here on my own.
Yeah.
And by the way, Hild's up in the rafters watching this, just going, oh, thank God he didn't give us away.
But Constantine's like, stabby, stabby, stab.
Yeah, stab, 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 stab. So bye, Haeston. That's the end of him.
Yeah, I can't say I'm sad. I mean, then Constantine's like, get the priest. I'm sick of this. We're going to get married. Tired of all of it. Cut to Edith and Mom, and they see Stiora.
Yeah. It was funny because they're like lost in the woods, and all of a sudden Ailsworth's like, I know where we are because I have a dagger. I know where you are. Stiora's like whoop, out of nowhere, and they have a chat. So the boys.
And I said, so here I said, Stiora and Mom talk. Okay, what are the odds of them running into each other? Okay. But then I'm like, that's right. It's the second to last episode. All the named characters have to have a part in this episode.
Yes, they do.
So it's the final episode. So anyway, Hagrid's like, soldiers are coming. And
so the boys the boys are chained up, and Uhtred is in the room.
Yeah.
With his awesome hat.
Which doesn't fit on his weird hair.
And his like maitre
on his mohawk.
I don't know what the fuck he's wearing. And Whitgar's like, I want the first punch. And that's when Hagrid reveals that there's people showing up.
Uhtred and Sith kind of nod to each other, you know, hey, we know what's going on. They're securing the gates, and Uhtred's like, fuck, not yet. Edward, here he comes.
Yeah, so he sends Ethelstan up to the gate to act as messenger. And he says, give us Ethelhelm and Elfwin, or we'll fucking kill you all.
Certain death. Dun dun dun. Certain death.
So they fire at his horse. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
all right then, I get it. And he turns around and goes back and says, they said no. With a crossbow.
And that's the end of episode 9. Episode 9.
Well, the boys, before the episode ends, the fellas get loose and kill their torturers, don't they? Yeah.
No, that's in episode 10.
Okay, well, that's the start of episode 10. I didn't put a break because it's all the same to this guy.
Well, it went right into the song for me.
It did, yes. There's no break.
There was no cold open on episode 10, which is interesting. We start with, this is where we start with Stan and Hagrid shoots at Stan's feet.
Yeah.
So then Uhtred asks about Uhtred. What?
Nothing yet.
They're going, so then the bad guys are going to parade Wynn on the ramparts.
Yes, in order to indicate that she's there.
Right.
Ethelhelm is not a fan. He wants the wedding done, dunsy done.
So the fucking background shit, you gotta watch the back. If you have a chance, just watch the show, but not pay attention to the main shit. Just watch what's going on in the background. It's fucking hilarious. There was guards like trading arrows back and forth. They're like looking at you going, "Oh, nice arrow. There you go, Carl. That's a good arrow." It's just like,
Dennis make this arrow? He's getting better and better. So Wynn's up on the ramparts, and Hagrid's holding her at knife point. And Whitgar is right there. Like, well, if they don't want to, we could show them how ruthless we are. Throw her over the ramparts. Show them how ruthless we are. And Hagrid doesn't want to do it. And just enough hesitation lets Uhtred capture Whitgar by the hair and hold him at knife point. Well, that didn't last. Uhtred gets in a scuffle. Whitgar runs away. Hagrid runs away. I don't know what happened to...
I did, at one point, somebody did yell, "Guards! Seize him!"
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I'm like, yeah!
It should happen.
That is the most stereotypical...
But Finan tells Uhtred where they are, and they've got Hild, who tells them about how Haeston...
And he's like, finally he was evil, blah, 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 blah.
And then Sea Dog and House find out.
Yeah, Witless is walking around yelling, "Uhtred!"
And House is like, "You mean Uhtred of Beppenberg?" And Whitgar's like, "No! Uhtred the imposter! He's a big dick!"
Wait a minute, isn't his son named Uhtred?
I don't know that Whitgar
We call him
Uhtred.
Uhtred. We call him Uhtred, but his name is Uhtred, is it not? The kid who got his weenie.
It's Uhtred's all the way down.
Weenie whacked, right?
Yes. There was a lot of fight happening. And you see a lot of shit going on, and meanwhile, while the fight's happening, our gang is moving through the castle. The key thing. And
Hagrid was playing the real life version of Last Kingdom for PS4. Like he's going from like opening to opening, like as the arrows, he's timing the arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, in your more modern games, you wait until 6 shots have been fired because then you got to reload the revolver. Well, the key thing that happens in the upcoming scene is that the pitch team keeps getting hit by crossbows, but it doesn't matter because they finish the job and dump pitch on the ram team, and it is awful.
Yeah. I said, "Oop, there's the gore," because hot pitch on European flesh is just a recipe for soup. So,
yeah, not a good soup. Yeah. Also, I should mention the church is on fire.
Yes, which means that the Constantine's men are on the way.
Yes.
Cut to Helm and Weird, and Helm's given Weird some, like, hard truths, I wrote, but I don't remember what he told him.
He was talking about how your father's lost his mind, and as soon as you signed up with me, you lost his favor. And they show us the rafters of this room, where literally everyone is. Elfwin's there. Hilda's there. The boys are there. They're all fucking there. Everyone's in the room. But no one knows that they're up there. And they're talking to each other. How can they not hear the conversation? "Hey, can you take them to safety?" "Yeah, I can." "Give me a sword." "All right, then. Here you go. Bye-bye." Well, "it's not too loud, is it?" "They're right there. They won't hear you." Bah.
But the funny thing is, okay, so I don't know. Mike will get this reference. I don't know if you will, Spencer. But I totally got Doctor Who, Dr. Donna vibes from the episode where they're across from, so Wynn and Uhtred are across from each other in the rafters, and they see each other and they're like, just like mouthing, "You, it's you." It's like, fuck. Anyway, that's one of
I
my
don't know
favorite
what you mean,
scenes.
but that's good.
They, I got to meet her at Dragon Con. Yay, she was lovely. Helm, so bleep, boop, boop, Uhtred and Wynn doing the Doctor Who, blah, blah, blah. So they
What in your notes?
send Hild to take out Helm?
No, they send Hild to take Elfwin to safety through the sea gate
Okay.
to meet Father Perlin.
Yeah.
And while the Scots are approaching, Helm himself gets all like, "See, I told you they'd be here. Ho ho! Victory is at hand. Blah, burb." And then Sea Dog's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, open that sea gate. Send everyone out. Start making it look like we're leaving."
Where they're pretending to abandon Ed
Yes.
Bath Beyond, right?
Yes. To draw Ed off his horse.
Then cut to Hild and Wynn, and Hild like kills a guy, and
Yeah.
Wynn's like, "Damn, girl."
Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilda's all like, "I hope I don't have to kill nobody." And then she immediately kills somebody.
Whereas Mom would have been like, "Oh, let me do that for you."
I
Here,
stand
Deputy Dwight.
Thor. Hold still now. This is heavier than my previous dagger.
And it's funny because Hild's standing in the front with a sword faced forward, and Wynn's behind her, and a bunch of dudes just like hop, 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 hop,
I think
hop
those
past
are
them.
those are like people that live there. I don't think they're combatants.
They just run past them. They're not even paying attention.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
a weird thing.
Yeah.
And then
Cut to a flaming shield wall. That was not good.
everyone's on fire.
Everybody is on fire. Interesting ways to die. We
One
get a
guy got
free fall piking.
Yeah, one guy got skewered real good.
Mm-hmm. Ed's watching all of this happen and is looking pretty shook.
Inside, Whitgar's freaking out. "What are you doing leaving right now? Why are you doing this? What's going on here?"
Well,
Everyone's-
Hagrid tells the men to stand down. Final Fartasy Panty are watching and kind of hoping that Edward's not falling for this shit. They're like, they see the Scots, right? Uhtred sees the Scots. He knows what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
And Bowlcut now is reporting to Edward that apparently they've won. Oh, fuck. Edward says, "Great, let's go into battle." And Uhtred's like, "Do not do this. Don't. And
Yeah.
Edward's like, "Fuck off unless you're with me." So
Yeah,
I
and
think
all that
didn't
results in is
Sinlif
Uhtred-
and Uhtred like fuck off? Did they went back into the ranks anyway?
Yeah, and Uhtred tries to signal that shit ain't going down. We're not done yet. They're just faking. He gets shot at a ton. Uhtred tries to warn Edward that it's a bad idea, and he gets told to leave. So, and then at this point, I just kind of lost the ability to keep up. The key thing is that Edward got off his horse, and they attacked on foot. The Scots came out of the trees. Uhtred gets thrown into some hay, and then
The
I made
splurging
a
begins.
comment about how war was really dumb because they
Mhm.
just got in a line and hit each other. Sea Dog gets ready by praying on his sword, and then he just goes ham. Holy shit!
There's Scots from behind, Scots in the front, and the guys at the gates see what's happening, right?
Uhtred's standing there watching, going, "Dude can fight."
Then they open the gates, and out come all the guys who were just waiting inside. They thought went the other way, right?
And Uhtred sees off in the distance. He sees Stuart on horseback,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like,
Which was wild.
What's she doing out there?
Wait, is this when he's? Oh yeah, okay. He does see her. He recognizes her.
Yeah, and that's when the boys all leave on 3 random horses. They just grab.
Wait.
Okay.
Before that, though, this is when they start. Okay, so they come in from the back. They come in from the front, and rather than trying to fight them on all sides, they've just corralled them towards the sea cliff.
Yes.
And they're just going to press forward until everybody who's not a Scot falls off the cliff.
Yeah.
This is an
where,
interesting strategy.
well, I mean, it's utilizing the environment to your advantage.
Here's my question. Do you want to be the first couple guys who go off because you're definitely dead? It's over. You're done. Or do you want to be one of the last guys off and hope that you're going to land on a pile of other guys that are going to cushion your fall?
If the pile of dead bodies is so great that you break your fall with more dead bodies, I don't think you've won. I think that's just rough, and I think it's gross because you're gonna get dude all over you. Anyway,
They're all wearing armor, though. Anyway.
Aldhelm gets trampled during this, I think, at one point, and I thought he was dead.
But the whole pushing into the seat, guys, I'm going to have nightmares. It's going to be nightmares.
That was really rough. It was rough to look at that.
It was. Okay.
So Uhtred and the fellas run out to meet Stiora, and she said that we're not going to bother fighting because there's nothing to fight for. They're done. They're dead. The English can't come back.
Yep.
And Uhtred's like, all right, I guess I'm going to have to campaign here.
Now he gets a speech. Here's a big speech. How many times has he promised all this shit to other Danes? Follow me and you'll get a home. All of a sudden during this speech, though, Edith in the background is like getting turned on.
Yeah.
And then Stiora's like,
about it.
fuck. So the Scots turn around and they see the Danes coming for them. As they're still putting more knights over the cliff. God, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, and they showed them falling every now and again. That we get that blood bag that Mike talked about, where they hit the ground and just
or on the cliff sides, right?
Yeah.
You'll see there'll be the big red smeared. Here's my question: how do you in that battle? How do you know who to kill? Everybody looks the same.
Kill the
I'm
guys
telling
in the blue.
you. Well, that's the Scots.
Yeah, and
They
that's
had the
really,
blue kilts on.
That's their only. It's everybody against the Scots.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Because at this point, Whitgar has abandoned. His people have left, or are fighting on their own to avert conquering by the Scots, I think. Anyway, one of the funny things happens in this upcoming battle chunk. Finnan disarms a guy. Literally.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, he cuts a guy's arm off and then hits him with the arm, which I really liked. Uhtred was dual wielding.
You know what? Where have I heard that before? It's like, if you do that, I'm gonna cut off your arm and I'm gonna slap you with it.
I don't know, but I love it.
I can't remember what that's from. Shit, if it's not in a movie, it should be.
It is in a couple movies, actually.
I was gonna say.
They're not good, but it happens.
Hey, you know what? I'm on. I'm all for it. We'll do a movie marathon. No, we won't. Okay.
Stiora's lieutenant dies by spear. So she's upset
so
again.
Now she's pumped to do some killing. Did you see the guy in suspenders who was fighting? It looked like he had a Western shirt tucked in. Maybe I hallucinated it.
I think you may have. I don't remember seeing
guy
that.
with suspenders? Okay. It's probably just some light colored, like, I don't know, cross leather something on his back. Who knows? So Ed just makes it out before he would have gone over the cliff, of course.
Yeah.
And all I could think is, he's the $5 bill in that bonus hole game.
Yeah.
With the quarters. Let's shove the quarters to the edge. I'm addicted to that game. They start picking off the guys who have torches as they're setting things on fire. And Helm is like, you know what? If your father wins, I don't know what he's gonna do to you. And I'm like, why would he do anything too weird? It was all Helm lied to him and coerced him. But Uhtred's like, take some hostages. They're taking hostages. We'll take some hostages. Then we'll do whatever. Then off in the corner, Uhtred sees Witless and he runs into the fortress. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Stan follows them.
Inside in the courtyard, Uhtred goes 3-on-1 with Whitgar, some guy, and Hagrid.
Yeah.
And everyone dies but Whitgar, who runs away.
And Stan's yelling, "Don't go! Don't fight alone! You went without your battle buddy!
I want to watch!"
No, you gotta take your battle buddy. So everything's catching on fire, and Stan's running through the maze, and he comes across Helm,
Mm.
and
Who
he berates him.
tries to draw a weapon on Ethelstan, who just slaps it out of his hands.
Yeah, because he's an old man. If I pulled a weapon on somebody, they better slap it out of my hand. Otherwise, they're going to see some bad juju.
Well, this was an interesting little turn of events, because we see uh, Ethelstan holds House hostage essentially, and tries to get him to explain to Elfweird what he's done. And then we cut back to Uhtred looking for Whitgar. And then we go back to House and his talk with Elfweird, and he basically says, "Look, I didn't mean to kill your mother, but I mean, I kind of am responsible for it. I had a reason."
Yeah, she wasn't the target, but she was so fucking cool, you guys, that what she did is she stood up. She stood up and said, "It's me. I'm the one you're looking for," when it wasn't. And they took her and they offed her.
Yeah.
And then so now Weird gets his moment in the finale. You made me think it could have been my father.
He's like, "Do whatever
Do
you
what you
want
want with him.
And that would have been great if it was like, "All right, fine. Before I put you to death, we're playing sorry, best of 3. Are you good with a pop-o-matic bubble, old man?"
I thought Trouble had the pop-o-matic.
Fuck, you're right. God damn it. I wanted it to be Trouble.
Sorry. Yeah, Sorry has just the little pegs in the dice?
I don't even know. I'm so
I
sad.
don't know. Stan lets him live, but he's like, fuck that. I love that he took his left hand, put it behind his head.
Like as he needed help.
Yes, and like shoved it down on the knife that went up through his...
Well, he was kind of a both directions, you know.
Yeah.
It was gross. But I'm like, what a disappointment.
Do you think he could have stabbed himself? That's hard to do, though. Stabbing yourself through the skull would be really hard.
Yeah, you'd probably just go, "Ooh, ow, 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 shit, ow, ow."
Because if you did that and then you did the one under the chin, it's like corn cob holders.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh,
Anyway,
man,
so Uhtred,
that is gross.
Uhtred walks through the very soon-to-be-burning castle, finds Whitgar, or is attempting to find Whitgar, but
who sneaks up on him.
He gets a drop on him, but fails, and so he just tosses Whitgar over the banister onto a big old candlestick.
Yep. Oh, that was a good one too. That was a good spiking.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's funny because he goes, "Yeah, you killed your father." Or, no, you killed my father. I don't know. You killed your father, and your son's gonna kill you, and blah blah blah. That is our destiny. And he just goes, "No, it's not." Throws him overboard. Yeet.
I was like, well, that's good. So Uhtred walks out to the courtyard, and Ethelstan finds him there, and he's like, "You gotta go, because everything's on fire, and the smoke will get you." And Uhtred says the dumbest fucking thing: "This is my destiny to die, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, oh god, I almost got real angry. And then I'm
sure he was going to remodel anyway. I mean, it's just burning down, right? It's wood. You can rebuild wood. He was going to remodel, which is like, "Leave me here." We've got some, this is air quotes, I'm doing air quotes, divine intervention, because it starts raining, and not just raining, but raining hard enough to put the fire out. Now, if you've ever been a firefighter, you know that regular rain is not enough to put a raging fire out. So anyhow,
I said that's not really how that works in the notes, but I did also write Uhtred finally won.
What are the odds? Okay.
Pretty good. It's episode 10.
Wet armor must suck. Like hanging out in wet armor. Ugh. Uhtred's crying in the rain, kneeling in the courtyard of Bed Bath Beyond. He's won, I guess. Constantine, and I thought, this is the end of the show. This is an epic moment. He's kneeling in the courtyard. He's won. Could have ended there. Nope. Cut to Constantine has prisoners, and Uhtred has prisoners, and he's like, "Hey, welcome to my fortress. It needs a little work, but
yeah.
I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred." Blah, 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 blah. So Constantine's like, "Yep, you're the lord of blah, 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 whatever." And then he's like, you know what? I got 60 of your guys. You only got one of mine. But I mean, it was like his key guy. He's like, you have to swear to Scotland. And he's like,
I'm
fuck
not
no.
doing that.
Nope. They let go of Sinlif, Uhtred, whoever's you released, whoever. Who else was there?
Aldhelm.
Aldhelm. Was he?
And yeah, and Uhtred at the end is like, there is one way I can keep you from invading my lands. And we don't get to hear that until after, because there's like
After. Yes, we've got like 3 more scenes before we find out. Or more than that? Oh my God, so many pages before we find out. God.
It's our first 2-hour episode. No, I'm just kidding. It really is simple. There's a big party, everybody hugs, there's lots of drinking, and everybody's happy.
Why did they do Mom's hair so bad?
I don't know.
Why'd they do her dirty like that? Hey, why did they give her blue, gray hair? It was weird.
Because she's too young.
Constantine, isn't she the same age as Edward or something? Did we figure out she's only like 7 years older than him or something?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Constantine then leaves. He kind of mean mugs Ed on his way past.
He does give him the stink eye.
Stiora sees everybody having a good time in Bed Bath Beyond. There's lots of hugging and blah, blah, blah.
Ed gives his official speech about how it's Uhtred earned his thing and he's very happy with him. Blah, blah, blah. And then we get a little cut to the beach where Hild has
Osbert?
Osbert. Thanks, Mike.
Who's Osbert?
Uhtred's long-lost son who's been hidden away forever.
Did we forget about Osbert?
Well, you and I did, but Mike never forgets Osbert.
Oh.
And he's so proud of himself.
We had this discussion a couple of episodes ago because we talked about the one that was hidden, and neither one of you believed me that there was another Uhtred out there.
Well,
right. That's right, because that was his name when he was born, was Osbert, before he got taken by the Danes. Okay. She's going to go introduce him to Uhtred. How does she have him? Where did she find him? Where has she gone? Did she leave and come back?
He was probably at the monastery. Because earlier, or the wherever Hild was before, because Uhtred asked her for help, and she said, no, he's too young for that. And he says, no, never him. That's not what I was talking about. I need you to help me find Haeston, who is literally right there. So
gotcha.
He had been hiding. There's a big look at everybody being happy. Elfwin goes and gives her grandmother a hug, and then Elswith gives Kinlef to her, and there's a lot of smooching. Uhtred asks Edith to stay. Elswith thinks that he's talking to her. Edward goes clinking glasses with everyone, then goes up and talks to Uhtred, and then Uhtred breaks his little heart. His little kingly heart.
He's like, we will feast like brothers, and then you will swear to me. And he's like, oh, yeah. About that.
We're going to be a buffer state. Bye.
Bye. We are a Sweden.
Yeah.
Is it Sweden or Switzerland?
Neither, really, because Switzerland just doesn't get involved in wars. Whereas Uhtred will likely have to fend off, or, well, not fend off, because he's keeping Scotland away from England. And Ed just isn't having it.
He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Really?
All that I have done for you. Just after saying, you have done us such a great service, we can never repay you.
Yes. And because he had no fucking patience, he would just go. He's like, well, haven't heard from Uhtred in 15 minutes, so we're just gonna go.
It takes like an hour to get there. Yeah, well, he's not there yet.
By the time we rally everybody, get the horses, it's gonna be a while, guys. Yeah. So he's like, look, you're not the guy that's gonna unite everyone. So basically, I'm gonna hang on here until that guy comes along. So then he's like, I'm gonna make a toast to Bed Bath Beyond. And they're all like, in the crowd, he says, to
yeah.
That's all you hear. Slurp. Then you get Uhtred. He's like, I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred. I've been pretty much fucked over for decades, and now I'm a pain in Ed's ass. I'm all that stands between them and the United England. Who will rule? Will it? Then we get our American graffiti clothes. I say, who will rule? Will it be Prince Valiant? There's a baby for Ed and Edge. Who can say? We see Uhtred and Stan like mock fighting. I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Density is all. 5-season montage that goes on forever.
Took forever.
Ah,
I forgot
he is
about some of
having a
those characters.
full-on life flashing before his eyes, and this is when I noticed that the way that they aged him was just shaving his hair back further and further each season. And why in that scene did it look like he was wearing a polo under a crew neck sweater?
He was probably
Was he
wearing
already
a
dressed for
polo.
the rap party or
Yeah.
something? I was like,
He's
did
like,
we get him?
I do not
in
want
this?
to worry about getting out the costume. I'm just going to wear what I had on when I got here.
Long shot of the front of the fortress as they pan out to an amazing painting, I will say.
I don't think that was a painting.
There's no way that was a set.
It's very
No,
small, but it was.
Yeah, it's like this big. It's just the window.
Yeah.
That's it. Who mows that? They showed the whole backfield. How would they have kept that to just grass? Who would weed it? Come on.
I don't know. That's fun though.
Did we miss anything, Mike? All season? All 5 seasons?
I'm sure if we went back and watched it again, we'd find all sorts of stuff we missed.
Holy nuggets.
Yeah. Good story, though. Good story, though.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to actually seeing the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
When we're done with House of the Dragon.
Is that when whatever the guy comes along? Is that the story, or what's the deal?
I don't
Do
know.
you know? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay, so next week, I'm very excited. House of the Dragon comes out on Sunday, which means we'll be watching that and talking about it, and that'll come out on Wednesday, the following Wednesday, the 24th.
Yes.
So I'm very excited. And thank you so much for listening. I'm telling you, if you listen, honest to God, royalhighnesspod at gmail.com. That's it. It's so fucking easy. And just say, hey, I listen. You're weird, or you're funny, or fuck you, or you have weird hair. You can tell me that. It's okay. I do. But it's, you can't see me, so how do you know?
Well, you can't say it to me because I don't have.
Well, you have some hairs. But
No, hairs. If you say hairs, I don't have many.
I want to thank our producer, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
And the fine folks over at Injured Nerves Productions. We cannot wait to do it next week, which is absolutely fucking true this week. Until then, well, you know what? It's true every week. Love you.
Bye.
Royal Highness is an Injured Nerves production. It is produced and directed by Mike Began and is available on all podcast networks. The comments and opinions expressed here are those of the hosts and their guests and are not affiliated in any way with Netflix or the Last Kingdom series. If you would like to contact us, you can do so at royalhighnesspod@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. We hope you come back to listen again.